Welcome back to the Long Way YouTube channel. My name is Bucky, and as you guys can see from the last video or from the weather out today, it's getting kind of crappy and falls upon us. The colors are beautiful, but Old Man Winter is getting gas in his snow machine and getting ready to bring it all out. So we need to get ready for that by taking a look at all of our systems that we use to stay warm. The button, like everyone has. We also have a regular pellet stove that's for our primary heat. We've got to make sure we get some pellets in for that. And then we've got a wood stove that we use on the back porch for our patio. So we use that for whenever we're getting out of the hot tub when it's cold, whenever we have parties, those types of things. So all of that is going to need maintenance, and that's what we're going to cover in this video. So y'all stick around, smash that like button, share it with a friend, hit subscribe. I know you guys are going to like this one. When you think you're going to throw it away and you actually keep it, and it fills up with rainwater and soot. So all right, here's what we got. Me and Miss Freya here are trying to fix our double barrel stove. Last year we knew that it had kind of gone out. The centerpiece down there between the two rotted out. I was going to make a brand new stove, ran out of time. Now it's done got cold on us, and Mama wants a fire by the hot tub. So we're going to do the best we can to save this one without having to make another one. So we went to Lowe's, picked up one of these, which would work if you wanted to take it all apart and put it in, but we don't want to take it all apart. We just want to put this piece in, which is going to be challenging. So that's what we're going to be doing, trying to get this put in. So close, yet so far away. Got that piece on there. Now we gotta get the other one in there. From which direction I do not know. We will figure it out. So we're gonna cut this. We're gonna cut this about right here and see if we can shove it back up in that hole. Wanted to do it right, but it didn't want to do right, so here we are. So is that the right way to do it? No, it's not the right way to do it, but it is how we're going to do it till we can build another one, which is what we're going to do probably next year. That would be a fun video series. I think it would be a fun video series. I don't know, what do you guys think? Making a big old fire pit for the back porch where the hot tub's at. Okay, that takes care of that. Alright. Is it the prettiest thing in the world? Well, no. But it's going to do what it's supposed to do. It's going to do what it's supposed to do. Hey, grind their paint. Give me the water ain't. Alright. That is done. Cross it off the list. Here. What are you doing? Sit down. Sit. Can you sit? Yeah, you're a good girl. So this is 5-month-old Freya, and she is very skittish. But she's gonna come around. I need to change her name to Velcro because she's in my pocket all the time. All right, so that's we got her all put together, and we're gonna get her mounted on the back porch tomorrow. I'm not happy with how it is, but it's functional. So sometimes you just gotta give in and do things halfway a little bit. And on the bottom of a burned out stove, I can get away with that. So next time you see me, we'll be putting it on the back porch. So you guys have a good evening. I'm gonna go get some victuals. We'll see you. Peace. All right, guys, the next thing we're going to do to get the house kind of ready for winter time is we've got to get the propane line going into the house squared away from whenever we painted the house. So whenever we had to put the new roof on, we redid the end of the house, we had to take all that plumbing off. That line over there, we had to take it off. So what you got to do is you got to get you one of these handy dandy gauges and you got to air it up. Well, I aired it up 3 times this week, and it's gone down back to 6 pounds, and it stays at 6 pounds. So what we do is we air it back up to 14 pounds, and then you go and see where your leaks are, try to find your leaks, and I think we might have found it. That looks like a slow leak. So we're going to get that fixed up. That way we can get our propane hooked up and Mama can have her button working. Now I'm going to tell you guys something. When Mama's butt gets cold, things get hard around the house. So we got to make sure that button's working. So let's get after that and get it fixed. What we got to do is we got to pull this coupling apart, take that top piece loose, take this off. I don't have any pipe dope, but I got gas, Teflon tape made for gas. We're going to use it, and then we're going to get this thing back together, because what you don't want to do is lose 250 gallons of propane. So I know what happened. I didn't take this bottom piece off, but when I tightened up the connection, it turned the bottom piece and broke the goopy goop. Leaking around the pipe dope, and I got to get it off. It's twisting out of this. Now I'm just going to try to hold this to pull that off, so I can put Teflon tape on that, tighten that up. So, and it rocks it sharp. Thank you. I know you got shit you got to do. So. You do me one more favor right quick. Sorry. Can you hold this up? So whenever you're wrapping this stuff, you got to make sure you're wrapping it so it don't ball up. So you got to wrap it with the turn. So when you break it off, it's getting tighter instead of rolling up. So with the turn, it's like that. So put a couple of good turns on it. Like that. And then roll this one on. On there. Just set it on there. There you go. That's good. Thank you. Good. Now what we gotta do is get this going and then make sure that this one doesn't spin. That is tight. Earlier we had the bubbles coming out of here. We've got this tight now, so we're gonna go put another 20 pounds of pressure on that thing. And we're going to spray everything down and make sure we don't have a leak. Get off these sharp bleepity bleep rocks. And I could hear the safety inspector running around here somewhere. There she is. You gonna help me get up? Come here. You gonna help me get up? No, she's gonna sit down right there. She's had a pretty trying day. All right, so we're gonna get some air pressure on this thing and then check it for leaks, and we should be ready to hook it all up. We have to get it past 10 pounds, otherwise it won't leak. And I don't know if we're going to have enough pressure in the tank to do it. Let's go get some more air. Dadgummit. All right, I'm going to do take two here in a minute. I got to get some more air in the tank. I'm going to show you guys a little bit of a hack. If you're ever running around somewhere and you need to get some air pressure, but you don't have an air chuck, you can take this, shove it into that, and it'll put air in it, enough to get it off the ground without an air chuck, because it's overcoming that Schrader valve. Put that one in your bag of tools. All right, we got some more air now. I bet she'll go up a little faster this time. Here we go. There we go. We got air now. Let's take her up to 12 pissies. 12 pissies. Right about there. All right, that's 12 psi. That should be enough to blow bubbles if it's going to leak. So we'll run over there and take a look at it. We'll see if it's going to blow bubbles. If it don't, and this holds for a couple hours, and we'll go ahead and hook this propane tank up and get ready so Mama can have her button. Happy wife, happy life, boys. And right here is where it was leaking earlier. Let's get a good look at that. I see bubbles, but I don't see any. We're going to let that sit for a spell. Then we're going to probably get the log splitter on the back of the tractor and get the skid steer, get the claw on it, so we can go cut enough wood. We got a birthday party this weekend, and you guys saw me earlier. One of the things we did was get the stove going on the back porch. We got the back porch stove ready to go. And before you guys give me crap about my double barrel stove, this thing's got a magnetic temperature gauge on it. And I don't know how hot something's got to be to get demagnetized, but that thing will fall off. So this puts out a lot of heat. I did offer to get Mama a really nice train station wood stove, and she said she wanted this. So you guys saw me the other night fix the part that rusted out. We're going to make a really nice one probably next year, but I got that part fixed. We got the old line put on it so she'll draw out real good. We're going to go get the skid steer fired up, get the grapple on it, and then we'll get the tractor fired up and get the log splitter on it. So it's a really, really nice day. Now, I got it all hooked up finally. I got this rigged up a little bit different. I got this rigged up to run a backhoe, a 3-point backhoe. So I brought this off at the front to be able to work the backhoe, and I put the controls on the backhoe to be able to work off of these. So this is what we're going to use to run the log splitter. That one. Make sure you get these suckers cleaned out. You know, you're putting a bunch of crap in your hydraulic system. I love them quick connect hoses. All right, so there we go. We got the log splitter hooked up, and it looks like we're missing a bolt out of our demo flopper here. We'll do a little work on it. Missing a bolt off our little demo flotchy here to control it. So we'll go right front and get that. Plus we're gonna get a a bungee cord and bungee cord this up, but we're gonna go ahead and move around in front of the shop and get that fixed. Of course the nut came off. Of course the nut came off. Oh, we got our stuff now. Squeeze that in. There we go. Put in there. Good drill bit. Typical needed it ain't ready kind of thing here. Little lesson here: if you go slow, it's going to grab and break your drill bit. Just bear down. Talks about embracing the suck. Just bear down, pull the trigger, and go. There we go. We got a handle now. Gotta grab something to tie these lines up with. Never fails. Can't find a dang old bungee cord, but I got a strap here. All I want to do is make sure that these hoses don't end up. Alright. I don't know where. Correction. Grammy has asked for another bale of hay. So we're going to pivot and get some hay. Alright guys, let's go. Come on, back you go. Back you go. Keep trucking. Back you go. Come on guys, back you go. This is a typical part of having a farm, putting cows out when they come back. Mama down there with the pin here. We'll see if we can get them in here. Any day I get to hop on the 550 is a great day. Man, is it fun driving that thing. I would imagine you guys are about to get a monologue with some really funky music. Here we go. Get the funk out. I give a shout out to the Okie Woodman. How am I doing, Okie? Links in the description. I would say I probably need a fuel filter. That thing's running like crap. Let's get this stuff split up and be done.
You did. Yes, you did.
Alright guys, side project number one was splitting wood. This is what was on the log splitter on the tractor. That's what activates the valve. Okay, and then this was too short, so I put this on it like this. And that's kind of how we worked it. So this broke. So I'm going to make this out of this big piece of cold rolled 1/2 inch or 3/8 inch cold rolled steel. So we're going to get to see a little bit of forging because I'm going to flatten this out and make it match, and then I'm going to bend it to make it look like that. So I'm going to go grab the anvil and the torch. We're going to set up here on the corner of the table, and we're going to make this for you guys. You can see how cool it is to take a flat piece of steel and make something handy. Then I can go finish splitting wood. Then I can finish the rest of the stuff that we were trying to get done in this video before it gets cold tomorrow. So here we go. We're going to go get the anvil, and then we're going to start getting this thing heated up, match flat, and then bent to match profile. Here we go. Alright, there's the anvil. So how long does this need to be? Let's look here. Set that up like that. Let's do 19 inches. 19 inches ought to get her done. Did y'all see what I forgot to do? Forgot my gloves. Glad my wife didn't see that. I'd have got put on timeout. I have quite the history in the shop of fighting with angle grinders. I have fought with them quite a few times. I have never ever won. They are quite wily. We'll get there. All right, let's go get the hammer and the torch. All right, here we go. Did y'all really think I was going to make that work? Suckers. Let's get a real torch. That'll do, donkey. Yep, that's gonna work. Now, let's get our holes drilled and put this sucker back to work. And I'm gonna reiterate, always turn your gas off. Otherwise, you'll have no gas. So, turn your gas off. Alright, new piece, got my new pins. Just get her put on. Alright, there we go. Alright, there we go, side project done. Let's get this wood split up, get it stacked up, we can get the propane hooked up to the house. Alright, we got all this knocked out. We got this wood split. I'm really happy with how the side project number 1 turned out. I guess that's been needing to be done for a while. Got it all fixed up, so we're going to get this wood stacked and then we'll get to hooking up the propane. Alrighty, now we're going to go open the valve at the house and see if we can make the heater come on. Because we want a happy Grammy, right? Yeah, alright, so we're going to go in the house and check it out. Yeah. Yep. Yahtzee. Alright guys, thanks for staying to the end of the video. We've got a couple extra safety inspectors here. I've got that one there, and of course this one's always coming to heel. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Be looking for one on the big truck soon. I know I've been promising it, but we're going to get her in the shop real soon. And then smash that like button, share it with a friend, and we'll catch you guys on the next one. Y'all keep between the ditches, and me and whatever you want to call that and the safety inspector are going to get after it. Well, looks like they're getting after it right now. Thank you.